What's up? This is Jordan with a video. Last week I made a video about why forgiveness is important. So today I'm going to make a similar topic on how to stop holding grudges. So now you're probably holding a grudge right now because somebody offended you, they betrayed your trust, gossiped about you, stole from you, cheated on you, etc. Whatever bad deed that they did to you. And I'm just here to let you know is that you have every right to be angry about the situation and the person that did you wrong. Whatever they did to you, whether they verbally or physically or emotionally abused you, you have every right to be angry. And if you're mad at somebody or if you're upset about a situation or an event that occurred, let yourself feel the emotions. Give yourself time to feel whatever anger, whatever resentment, and whatever sadness that you stole upon you. But also work on letting go of the sad emotions and the anger and resentment. And so here are some few steps on how to let go of grudges. Acknowledge the situation. Talk to the person that offended you and tell them how you feel about the situation on what they did. And listen to them on their perspective on why they did what they did and behaved the way they did. And you guys could continue going on from there. Listen to their part of the story and tell your part of the story. Like, hey, when you did such and such, like, I don't know, called me stupid or said that I was fat, that really hurt my feelings and I felt very offended by it. Let the person know how you feel and work on the reconciliation, and you guys could come to a great commends. And now if the person is nowhere to be found and you can't get in contact with them or they can't get in contact with you, whatever the situation is, write down how you feel in your journal. Acknowledge the emotions and the event that took place during the time of the incident and the person that offended you. Write down all your emotions and all the details that made you mad or sad or upset. Write down everything that took place. When you're writing down the situation or the event that occurred that offended you, when you're writing all the things down on a sheet of paper, when you're writing it down on a sheet of paper, you're writing down how you feel about a situation. You are releasing a whole bunch of toxic baggage and anger and resentment and letting it onto a sheet of paper. This way you can read it in your journal over and over again to process the situation that happened, and you don't have to worry about overthinking it over and over again, because let me tell you, overthinking about a situation, holding on to it and dwelling on the past isn't going to serve you, because if you remain in that bitter anger state, it can cause some serious problems in your life. Like, you will never be happy. You'll miss out on a lot of great opportunities. You'll miss out on wonderful connections, new relationships, new people that want to get to know you. You'll miss out on a lot of good stuff, and most importantly, you will never be happy because you're harboring onto old resentment emotions. And believe me, I'm not saying how you feel that you shouldn't be upset. A lot of people have done horrible, unforgiving, and treacherous things to us, and it's hard to forgive certain people for what they did, and some don't even deserve it. But I'm just here to let you know is that forgiving the person is not letting them off the hook. You're not condoning their behavior. You're forgiving them for you, not for them. Because when you release anger and tension and that bitter emotion, you are releasing you're releasing heavy, toxic, testosterone emotions that weren't serving you. And being in that negative state of mind, you'll manifest similar people who will do even worse things to you, and you don't want that to happen. You want to manifest authentic, genuine, kind, caring people, not narcissistic and energy vampires. And it can go on and go on. Like if somebody cheated on you and it broke your heart, give yourself time to grieve, but don't dwell on the past. Don't dwell on the situation, because it is not worth it. I mean, yeah, the person that cheated on you, they weren't right in the head, or they weren't right, but you got to release that energy. It was probably it was messed up, but try your best to release it and let go. Because like I said, you can forgive the person, but you don't have to forget the situation. Now, a lot of people find it hard to forgive certain people because most of us think that if we forgive the person, we're condoning their behavior, and that what they did to us, we're agreeing that what they did to us is acceptable. And it's not. Listen, you forgiven the other person, you're not forgiving them for them, and you're not condoning their behavior. You're forgiving them for yourself, so you can be free from the trauma that you experience. And so you don't keep attracting or manifesting similar situations through different people. This often happens in relationships. When someone gets cheated on, they carry that bitter resentment emotions, and they find similar personalities through different people, whether it's a woman, man, boy, girl, whoever. They find similar behaviors in different people. When stuff like that happens, you are dealing with the same person, but in a different body. Sure, it's a different face and a different human, but it's the same person, just in a different body. And you want to release that energy so it doesn't keep harboring on you. And also, the thing you can do is talk to the situation about it with a trusted loved one or best friend, someone that you are very close with. Talk to them about the situation, on how it made you feel, and how you are harboring these anger, resentment emotions, that what the person did to you was really not good. Ask for advice, and your trusted person or loved one will give you advice on what you can do to release the toxic emotion on forgiving a person. They might tell you to talk to the other person face to face. If you don't want to talk to the person that offended you, and if you don't want to see them, that's totally fine, but you have to release the emotion. It's important not to dwell on past trauma situations that really messed you up. And I'm also talking to myself here, because I used to hold grudges a lot. Like, I would dwell on things that happened in the past, like, oh, why did I experience this? Why was this happen to me? This should have never happened. The reason it happened, because I don't know, it was there to grow you and make you a better person. Like, I'm not saying that you deserve the situation, because nobody deserves to be hurt, and no one deserves for other people to do bad, hinders things to us. Nobody deserves to be hurt, but just look at it from a mature perspective on, yeah, what did this situation teach me? What did it teach me, and how can I learn and grow from it so it doesn't happen again? Like I said, talk to the person that offended you about the situation, speak on it right away, and you guys can make a solid consolidation on why you felt the way you felt to prevent it from happening again. You guys can apologize and accept the person's apology and then move forward. Even if you don't talk to the person, forgive them anyway. Forgive and let go. Because holding on to a grudge and sending negative energy and holding anger against the person really isn't doing anything to them. It's not hurting them, it's hurting you. And by hoping that something bad will happen to the person that did you wrong, you are only creating and manifesting more bad or similar situations for yourself. And you don't want to keep attracting horrible situations. You don't want to be hit with karma. So do your best to let go of whatever took place. Like I said, you are freeing yourself from the emotional trauma situation. It doesn't mean that you have to forget, and it doesn't mean that you accept the behavior. You're just releasing those heavy toxic emotions that are weighing on your mind. Because it can cause serious health problems if you don't learn to let go and release. And see the person from their perspective on why they did what they did. This person probably acted this way towards me because they had a bad day at work, or they lost their wallet, or somebody was rude to them and they were harboring onto the emotion. They, unfortunately, when they saw you, they sprung the feeling on you. It's not fair, but it's also understandable. Try to look at it from their perspective, that maybe they had a hard day, or maybe they're going through something. That's how you can stop holding grudges. Release any sad or anger, resentment emotions about the situation. Release. Try writing in your journal. Try daily meditations. Breathing in, breathing out. I love this exercise. It makes me feel good every time I do it. I gotta remember to do this every day. But yeah, try talking to a therapist. Do the work that you need to do on yourself to release these emotions, so you can heal and let go. Because you want to be happy. You want to have a happy, fulfilling life. We all want that. Everybody wants to be happy, and everybody wants to live a great life. And if you want to live your best life and be successful and live up to your full potential, you got to stop harboring old emotions that don't serve you. You'll be just fine. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything. I'll catch you guys in the next video. And remember, forgive, and also forgive yourself for the trauma that you experienced, and also the trauma that you caused other people. Forgive yourself for any mean things or trauma that you caused other people, because we're not perfect. All right, y'all. Bye.